Gone and done it. I guess I fell in love. How's the rest of it go? I was around here. You know what's funny? I was singing another song. Let me see if I can think of it. And then all of a sudden I'm like, gone, gone, gone and done it. And I was like, that's kind of fun. Come on in, come on in. If you're watching the replay, go ahead, say hashtag replay. All right, friends, listen, we are going to be fancy today. Do you know what we're going to make? Y'all going to like this. Chocolate Pots de Cre. What? Do you even know what that is? It is actually a very rich dessert that you chill in the fridge and eat cold. So we are going to attempt. Now, have I ever made this in my life? No. No, not once. Do I know what I'm doing? No, show don't. But it's going to be fun. So first things first, we got to make Gina work this time. Now, we're just going to use the stovetop. We're not going to use the oven. But we are going to prep what we need on the stovetop. And then, like I said, it's going to chill in the fridge for about 2 hours. So, you know, the post pictures will be a little delayed, but you'll still get them. I normally post them in my stories. And speaking of stories, and I normally post it in the comments. By the way, yesterday morning, I woke up to incredible bubbly sourdough made out of fresh milled wheat. Let me touch on that real fast. People were like blowing me up, like, oh my goodness, this is possible. What is happening? Tell me more, all the things. Let me first give a disclaimer that I think I killed her. Let me tell you why. So I was going along swimmingly. It was going great. And then I think Amber got a little comfortable and, well, I think I drowned her. So I'm trying to revive her, but I can tell you how to be successful and I can tell you how not to fail because I've done both. I totally was successful. She was so happy. She was so bubbly. She was just whoop, 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 firing off. And I stinking drowned her. So they suggest you have a scale. So, of course, when I went to do this Friday evening, I looked at my man and I was like, I need a scale. He's like, what else is new? You need something all the time. So anyways, and then he's so funny. Okay, story time before we jump into chocolate Pots de Cre. And so anyways, he's like, my guess is the scale is on the way. I said, well, no, I mention things to you when I want approval. I said, the things that I don't want approval for, I just order and then they show up. So if I'm mentioning them, babe, it's because I need your approval. He just like looked at me like, woman, you know you gonna do whatever you want to because that's just, and don't get me wrong, like that I didn't mean that in a bad way, but anyways, super funny. So now I looked at him and I was like, what doggone drowned her? I need a scale. And he's like, yeah, you need a scale. And so now I got the kids on it. And so the kids are like, Dad, Mom needs a scale. So anyways, if you fancy pants and you got a food scale, you're going to be even more successful than I. But that was me touching in on that little sourdough starter with fresh milled wheat, which again, people were blown up about. Okay, let's go ahead and turn our stovetop onto medium. We are going to, now, chocolate Pots de Cre. Have you made it? Do you know what it is? We need a small pot right here, and we are going to whisk our ingredients, our milk products, which are 1 cup of heavy cream, of which I'm actually going to use half and half, and an organic heavy whipping cream. Well, I think the half and half is organic too. But I'm not going to use too much of the heavy whipping cream because how different is whipping cream from full fat cream? I don't know. Do you know? You should tell me in the comments. It would be really helpful. So I'm going to take a cup of, quote, heavy cream, which again is a little bit of half and half, well, mostly half and half, and some heavy whipping cream. We're going to call that good. What do you think? And a cup of whole milk. Now, if you want this to be dairy-free, friends, use whatever dairy you want. You could probably do a coconut full fat, right, for the richness, and then you could do like just a coconut milk or an almond milk or honestly, whatever you want to. Try it. Tell me how it goes. All right, so we got that. Come on in, say hi. hey. And please, Facebook, show me the comments. It's real fun when you do. It's real fun when you do. All right, so here we have our, well, you can't really see it, but we got to whisk this because you don't want to burn the milk. If you burn the milk, oh, honey, you do not want burnt milk. But is anybody else really weird about taking a metal whisk and putting it on the pot? It makes me, you know, cringe a little bit. So I'm going to be a soft whisker, just very, very slightly, okay? So we're just going to heat this cream. Now, we just need this till we see bubbles, okay? Hey! Oh, I did sing a song, Trista. Yes, I did. Gone, 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 and done it. That's how I started off. You know the one that's like, guess I fell in love. I was a little off there, but you know what I mean. We started with that, and then I forgot the lyrics. Per normal. And what's funny is, I was totally had something completely different on my radar. But you know, you push live and you just apparently sing whatever comes to you. Okay, now, I'm kind of nervous to leave this milk. Who else wants to comment? Yay! Because we gotta whisk this milk so it doesn't burn. But I also need to separate some eggs. How am I gonna do that? Oh, I'm gonna do it. Because we actually just need the yolks for this. And we are going to have a very rich, decadent chocolate pot de creme. Now, another way I'm going to make this just rich and yummy, and you're gonna love all these ingredients, by the way, is we are gonna add some espresso powder. Now, I don't know if you joined my live a while ago, but I talked about this little sucker. Y'all remember what this cost? I mean, it's tiny. I think it'll last me a lifetime, but still. I saw something today. Oh my goodness, it was the greatest. It was like, does anybody else feel like when we're shopping, we're like buying everything at the airport? I was like, that is so good. You know what I mean? Just because inflation and prices and all the things that have just risen. Anyways. Okay, milk. I don't want to be impatient because I don't want to burn you, but you guys, what if I use a spatula instead of a whisk? I just hate the metal on pot. Let me go grab that. And then, you know, put another comment because we got to chat while we wait for these bubbles. These bubbles. All right, let me go grab it real fast. Gone, gone, gone. Woo! And got it. I guess I fell in love. Okay, what if I whisk it with a spatula? Is that not really whisking? I feel like it might work. You guys do know I basically just guess constantly. Just guess. I would love a plastic whip. Or whisk. You mean whisk, right? Trista, are you trying to get me a whip? Huh, girl? You ain't trying to get me a whip, are you? Okay, do you guys think that I could separate eggs while we wait for this to like come to its fancy dancy bubbly self? What if it weren't even on? Good news, it's on. But I just feel like it's very slow. It said over medium heat. It also said that this would take about 15 minutes, but you know how we do. You know how we do. And if I start separating the eggs, then my hands are gross, and then I have to wash my hands. You know what I mean? Come on in. I see y'all. Say hey. By the way, I have shorts on today. Can't really see them. Because it's so, I was going to say pretty and beautiful at the same time. So nice outside that I'm going to put this chocolate pot de la creme, which one's right? I don't know. It's too fancy pants for me. In the fridge. And while it chills, I'm going to go walking. Yes, I am. Listen, if y'all ever been here, these heels are no joke. I made some smart comment when I got here, and I was like, somebody take a picture of my legs now. And somebody take a picture of my legs in like 3 months because we are hightailing up these heels constantly, especially during pool season because the kids made the trail out the back, right? Which I didn't take for the longest time. I kept taking the long way because it was the heels. Well, then my knees started to bog me. Bog. Apparently today the speech impediment is real. And so I was like, well, I'm going to try their trail. So I don't get as many heels in there. How you doing, milk? How you doing? Heavy cream, half and half. Oh, milk, we need some bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles. Man, we talked about my starter with them happy bubbles. Now we're trying to get some bubbles with this milk. I just don't want to burn the milk, but I kind of want to leave it alone so it like will do its thing, you know what I mean? You know how we do. Oh my goodness, somebody tag Andy. That was totally Andy. That was Andy coming out. All right. I don't know, friends. My patience is wearing thin. Maybe I should have started this step prior to pushing live so that we could like keep on trekking. I will say though, this recipe, super simple ingredients, okay? So you have your heavy cream. Again, I just did the organic half and half with a heavy organic whipping cream. I kind of just eyeballed it and combined them to make a cup. And then you have a cup of whole milk, okay? Then all we're gonna do is 5 egg yolks. 5 egg yolks. Okay, I'm putting my, what should we name my pretty little starter that I might have killed? I'll keep you posted. She was doing so good. She was doing so good, and I drowned her. But anyways, I've already went over that, so watch the replay if you didn't catch it. So we're gonna do 5 large egg yolks, just the yolks. So I have a container here to save my whites. What should I do with my whites? I'm gonna use them. I'm gonna use them somehow. Ooh, I could whip them up. Whip them up and make like a, isn't that like some sort of, what am I trying to say? Y'all, is it Tuesday? We're doing fine. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere. Yes. I kind of want to stick my finger in it and see. Ooh, it's doing. Now, I will say you're supposed to have 6 ramekins. I don't have those. So I'm using glass dishes, of which I only have 5. 2 are much larger than the other 3. So that will be interesting when it comes to the family of 6, but we gonna make it work. We also need semi-sweet chocolate, but I'm gonna use the cacao for normal. Oh, and I never grabbed my salt. Let me do that. I'm gonna stir this milk, walk away and grab my salt. Ready, set, walk. Walk, keep on walking. So I keep on walking. Hey. I got my elbow. I got my elbow. That's my salt. All right, how we doing? Good night. I need some bubbles so I can finally separate my eggs. It's only been 4 years. Sing a song. Put a song in the comments. We sing. So that's it, 5 ingredients. And the espresso powder is, by the way, you guys didn't guess. Do you remember how much this tiny little thing was? Do you? Let me know if you have espresso powder in your kitchen. Do you not? All right, what if I turn this milk off and just let it simmer? It's not really bubbling yet, but I need to like move on with life, you know what I mean? Okay. So we are going to crack some eggs. I need somewhere to put the shells. Let me do that. This looks good. This looks fine. This looks, yes on time. All right. Milk. I'm going to trust that you are great. Don't mess up this recipe. Chocolate Pots de Cre. Sounds so fancy. Told my husband what I was making. He's like, you're making what? I was like, exactly. Exactly, babe. Here we go. Rock it. All right. We're going to separate our eggs. Let me turn you here a bit. There we go. All right, we've got the milk going. Let's do the eggs. We're going to do, okay, if I want the whites in this. Y'all wish me luck. I have not separated eggs and I do not know how long, but I'm going to do it. Yes, I am. Success! First success. Next. Here we go. Can I do it twice? Ooh, sister. That was a close one. Yeah. We just need 5. Don't worry. We only got to do this. I should have done this pre too. See, sometimes you think things aren't going to take very long, and then other times, I mean, good night. They fly. Here we go. There you are. Yes. Comments are fun. You guys, the speech impediment is really getting to me today. Okay, I think I might have got an egg or a shell in that one. Let me see. Bop. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. By the way, I was gonna I shouldn't tease you because I'm gonna do it. But I have, you guys get this. So last week we made the healthy cookie dough, which by the way, fan favorite in this house. In fact, they were begging me to make more the minute we were out of it. So if you missed the cookie dough recipe, Amber cracked it on the counter. I mean, 1 week I cracked it on the floor, 1 week on the counter, but you know what? Stink! Ah! I think I saved it. I really did save it. You guys totally pulled that off. 5 yolks. All right, sing amongst yourselves. I gotta wash my hands. If you know my dad, he is like Mr. Whistle. That was for you, Dad. You ain't on Facebook. You ain't probably ever watched one of these, but that was for you right there. All right, perfect. Okay, how's the milk doing? I think we did it. I think we did okay. I don't know. I hope we didn't burn it. I hope it's perfect. Okay, here we go. We're moving on. Yes, we are. We're moving right on. So I'm going to move this off the heat because I think that would be wise because I actually have to combine this with the egg yolk, and we do not want to boil the egg yolks. That would scramble them, right? So we got our whites. I think I might use this though, just to, hate it. The sound is awful. All right, next step, here we go. The whistle. Okay, whisking the egg yolks, slowly pour in half of the hot mixture. You guys, I am nervous. Is this gonna scramble these eggs? I feel like it's gonna. That's all right. No expectations, right? Ooh, it's hot. Okay, just half of the mixture and slowly, so slowly, Amber. Don't scramble the eggs, Amber. You know, I'm not whisking this very fast. Let me switch arms here. By the way, I got this treatment, and she was like, just use your left arm as much as you use your right. Brush your teeth with your left. Brush, just start to really use your left side. She's like, we tend to put our non-dominant side asleep, and you don't, I've woken it up for you. Nothing was wrong, by the way, but she was just kind of teaching me how to be more ambidextrous. Okay, I will say, I'm pleasantly surprised this has not scrambled. If you're just joining us, hi, welcome. We're making chocolate pot de creme. Oh yeah, we are. We're fancy pants today. Chocolate pot de creme. And I'm waiting for somebody to say that they know what that is. Although I just see somebody who popped on, and they might. So tell me, do you know what chocolate pot de creme is? Oh, I love the hearts. I should have been asking for hearts. It's almost like you got to ask to get them, When I watch people's lives, I just blow them up with hearts. I just wanted to see all the love. Just like hearts. They're probably like, who's the crazy that popped on? I'm getting hearts a bazillion. I'm like, I guess you are. Watch my finger work. Watch it work. Okay. That has got to be more than half. I think that's pretty good. And I've made a mess, which is normal. Absolute normal. All right. So we have combined the egg yolks with half. We've slowly poured in half of the cream mixture, okay? Mind you, we did it really slow and annoyingly because we did not want to scramble the egg yolks. Okay, pour the egg mixture back into the pot. Why? up the pot because I made a big old mess. All right, I'm cleaning up the pot because if I put this over the hot, did you get that? Anyways, I'm just trying to have fun. Okay, that looks pretty good. All right, here we go. Now they want me to pour it back into the pot. I don't know why, don't ask. But I'm gonna stir because I don't wanna scramble nothing. But I think I'm already past that because the eggs didn't scramble in the first go, so I think we're good. Oh yeah, go ahead, celebrate. Celebrate that something is working. Yes, it is. Hey, Marcella, you should tag Diana. I mean, she's gonna be bummed she missed this because, you know, she always gives tips and tricks and helps me. Cheryl, chocolate pot de la creme. Oh yes, in the fridge, it's chilled. It's chilled. All right, so we poured that back in. Now, it's okay that it's on the heat, but the heat is off because now we're gonna add all the goodness. You guys, we're almost done. If you've been here the whole time, you're a rock star. Oh yes, you are. Okay, so now all we need is a song. Gone, 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 and done it. All right, we have our brand new for you, espresso powder. And we are just gonna add the ingredients right here, right now to this pot. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Do, 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 do. That's way off key, who cares? Woo, look at all, Daniel, where you been? Daniel, you gonna like this one, boy. I thought of you because I was like, oh, it's rich. Oh, it's chocolate. Oh, it's a dessert. Daniel gonna like it. All right, I better put the chocolate in here because we gotta melt the chocolate. So it's calling for 6 ounces. This bag is 10. I don't know, does that look like 6? I'm gonna go with yes. Okay, so we're gonna stir in the chocolate. Again, I'm using the cacao. Here we go. Yes, look at those hearts. Thank you. So much more fun. Now we just all pray that this is actually gonna melt. I didn't curdle the eggs. I never really saw bubbles in the cream. But you know, there has been so many times on these lives where I'm like, I have doggone failed. I have absolutely failed. And then it like all works out. Or I just don't have picky people in my house, which it could be a little about. Yes, it could. Yes. Okay, now listen, for all y'all, because I know, which my mom, I'm sure doesn't watch these, she would probably cringe at the fact that I'm using espresso powder. She can't stand the taste of coffee. Cannot stand it. But here's the thing. It's not going to taste like coffee. Okay? It's not going to taste like espresso. It is going to add a depth and a richness that you will not be mad about. Okay? So here we have our, can you see? Let's put it down a bit here. Here we go. Okay, so you can see that we have our cream mixture, right? Again, a heavy cream and whole milk, so you got both of those. This does not feel very thick to me, but is it because it's gonna thicken in the fridge? It also doesn't look very chocolatey to me. You guys, I'm getting nervous. Maybe since I didn't know if I had enough chocolate, I should have done less of the milk. Also, the egg yolk makes it real rich. Okay. So now we need a 1/2 teaspoon of espresso powder and just like a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So let's go ahead and add those ingredients. And y'all pray that this espresso, like, you know, makes that a little darker or something. All right, I'm gonna just grab a 1/4 teaspoon for both. That way, maybe, do I have one? Oh, good night. Well, maybe not. Because apparently I don't have it. I really don't want to guess on the salt though. Because what if it's too much salt? Let's just guess the salt first, I guess. So we just need a 1/4, so I'm just going to do a little, that's pretty good. That's a guess. We've guessed on everything else. Might as well keep on guessing. And a 1/2 teaspoon. Now this is optional, but you guys, it'll add so much depth, so much richness. And I probably shouldn't give this to my kids this evening. Will this wire them? Or is all the caffeine out of it? Somebody help me. Help me, help me. All right, please turn a darker color. I need you to look chocolatey. You guys, I don't know. This consistency is Oreo. It literally looks like Oreo crushed. Here, can you guys see the consistency? Do you see that? See how it's like, it's not smooth. What? Whoa, hey, calm down. It's getting cranky. Why is it doing that? Is it because I really do need to whisk and not be a sissy? Because I'm a sissy and I'm fine with it. Somebody tell me in the comments. Somebody who's professional, tell me in the comments. Help me. It looks like Oreo. I mean, it'll be fine. Nobody has expectations in this house. They just want to eat. But I just don't know why it looks like that. I want it to be like smooth and velvety, you know? Not like Oreo crumbles. Could it be because I used cacao and not semi-sweet chocolate? Just Paula Deen it. I don't know what that means. Does that mean butter? Does that mean butter? All right, we're going to go with it because ain't nobody got more time. You know what I mean? Like, we all got things to do. We ain't got time to sit here and sing to this mix. It's one thing to sing to people, but singing to this mix of being sassy. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. That was for it. Yeah. Okay, let's keep on trekking. We're over it. So now we want a smooth consistency. So we're actually going to strain it. So let's go ahead and give y'all the best shot. Although I'm kind of nervous. I probably am going to make a mess, but what else is new? Really? What else is? Just guess. Oh, I'm guessing all day long, Daniel. Is that what Paula Deen does? You know, we were going to go to a Paula Deen restaurant once or twice. I never made it. I feel like my husband looked at me and he's like, babe, we'd probably feel ill. And I was like, but I want to try it. We got to go once. And he's like, we'd probably feel ill. And I was like, that's wise. That's wisdom. So I don't know. Maybe we'll make it one day. All right, here we go. Let's strain it. This does not look at all like what I was expecting. Do you people see this? It's legit Oreo. Why? Okay, you know what? This dessert just changed names. It's Oreo de la Creme. Yep, that's right. Oreo. Look at this. It's because I didn't melt it enough. Is that why? Stink. All right, everything is going to be all right, y'all. Everything is going to be all right. Oh, look, it won't even drain. It's so cranky. It's like you didn't melt me. Like I am not straining for you for nothing. Can you guys even see how sassy it's being? I don't know, friends. I think this is episode like 21. And we may have just messed it up. May have just messed it up good. I started to tell y'all, cookie dough last week was a hit. So I found, y'all aren't going to believe this, I found us a healthy caramel recipe. And I was like, could you imagine, like, I'm going to make them chocolate pot de la creme, Oreo pot de la creme, and I'm going to make them caramel. That's good for them. They going to go bonkers. And then lo and behold, I'm like checking the ingredients and I'm like, Nordstrom, where did, I'm not going to give it away yet, but I was asking, he's like, oh, I threw those away. I'm like, you did what? So I was like, well, I guess I ain't making that. Okay, friends, I think I am going to how bad would it be if I reheat this? Like, I want all of this to melt. I need it to melt. I need it to be a part of it. I need it to be rich. I'm quite needy right now. Yep. I can't say bye-bye to all this. What if I top the chocolate pot de la creme with this? That way it can chill like it's supposed to, but it now has like this super, you guys, there's so much here. Look at how much is not straining. It's all the chocolate. Can you guys see it? Oh my goodness, I'm mortified. I'm mortified. Look at all that. Okay, we're gonna have to turn this into something. This will chill and this will be the topping. And it's going to be amazing. That was a little hesitation in my voice if we don't know each other well. But I'm going to go for it. Because no ma'am and no sir, I am not foregoing all this good. Look at it. Look at it. So much good. I needed to go through. I'm going to force it. Okay, I'm not. I don't think I am anyways. But look at it. All right. Friends, listen, I'm going to come up with a game plan, probably off camera because y'all have been so patient today. I'm going to make it work, though. I'm going to make it work. Woo! Okay, stir this up. Now, here's all you do. You pour this into your ramekins. Again, fancy pants here, as in I'm not, does not own ramekins. I do not own ramekins. So, I am going to just clean this off a bit because you know me, can't stand it, so messy. I am going to just fill these little glass things that are a variety of sizes. Total mix and match. Total. And we're just going to pour them right in here, you see? You see this right here? Come on down. Before it gets crazy and starts. So we're just going to pour them into these. Now, technically, each one is supposed to have 4 ounces in it. So let's see if this wants to tell me, oh boy. What is 4 ounces? Is that a half cup? It's a half cup, right? All right, we're going to go with it. Let's see. Let's see. That's a half right there. Oh, wrong side. I don't know milliliters. Y'all know milliliters? Y'all the Eastern? Because we're the Western with this whole... Oh, good night. I don't know how much half cup in this. It's not going to measure it for me. I bet the thinner ones, though, will take less time to cool, to chill, you know? All right. Well, they look prettier in the glass dishes. I will say that. So let's just have me figure out what to do with all these toppings. We're going to figure it out. We're going to make it good. And it's going to be... all right. What do y'all think? I think it's going to be all right, but I'm going to show y'all this. That's a whole lot of goodness up in there. I'm going to get it. I'm going to put on my toppings. All right, well, maybe fancy pants isn't my go-to. Now I know. Chocolate Pots de Cre is going in the fridge. It's going to chill for 2 hours. I am going to introduce y'all to incredible caramel that's healthy and yummy for you. Good for your body. And next time, maybe we'll just be a little less low-key and not so fancy. I just thought it sounded so fun. We had fun, didn't we? Tell me we had